Fox tonight. Crank it up for the 2-hour series premiere of the next great American band. Fox Friday starts now.
The audience is waiting. The crowds are ready. Tonight, the search begins for the best new band in America. Last summer, the producers of American Idol sent out a call and combed the country, from Dallas to San Diego, from LA to Atlanta. Radio stations picked up the story and word spread like wildfire on TV.
Fox 25 is giving your band the chance to be the next great American band.
Could the next great American band come from Central Wisconsin?
There were hundreds of auditions, thousands of DVD entries, and thousands of internet submissions. There were no rules. Any age, any style, anything goes. At stake, a contract with 19 recordings. The winning band will be up there with #1 selling artists, Daltrey and Carrie Underwood. It's an opportunity to play before thousands and a chance to make millions. But how badly do they want it? Bad enough to leave their family behind?
This is make or break for our lives and for our daughter's future.
Bad enough to abandon a friend?
My best friend's dying in the hospital. Everyone's saying, well, you know, maybe you got another bass player.
Bad enough to lay it all on the line.
I came down here, give it my one last shot, doing music full time.
Yeah! 60 bands, 3 judges, 1 chance. The goal to make it past the panel.
I thought you guys were great. It's a yes for me.
And through to your votes next week.
I think you're fantastic. It is a yes.
It's the toughest gig they'll ever play.
Brutal, bro. Brutal.
Tonight, the struggle.
Oh, we're gonna make it. Someone's gonna like us. Someone's gonna believe in us.
And the triumph.
Yes!
As we expose the hearts and souls of those trying to be your next overnight sensation. So the stage is set for the biggest band competition ever. But only the chosen few will get the chance to play for your votes. You decide your favorites, and it all starts right now. Who will be the next great American band? I'm Dominic Bowden. I do Ryan Seacrest's job down in New Zealand as the host of NZ Idol. And I've travelled halfway across the world not to look for one great singer, but to find one incredible band. We're holding auditions to find the best undiscovered music act in America. And we've opened our doors to absolutely anybody playing absolutely anything. 60 bands were driven into the heart of the desert where we set up camp at the base of Lake Las Vegas. And we saw it all, from big band to hard rock, country to doo-wop, Latin to hip-hop, and metal to rockabilly. The bands would wait dockside as the other acts performed, anxiously watching their competition. Then it's out into the heat where they would try and keep their cool in front of the judges. First, Ian Dixon, or Dicko to his friends. Not that he's made any down under as the tough-talking judge on Australian Idol. During his 20 years in the music industry, Dicko has helped launch the careers of everyone from Pearl Jam to Ozzy Osbourne.
This excites me so much because bands are my thing. That's my music. That's what I grew up with. It's in my blood. It's my passion.
I'm the sensitive, nurturing, but I'm not going to take no mess judge.
Sheila E. is a consummate entertainer and dedicated music director. When you work with artists like Prince and Ringo Starr, you know what a good band should be.
Presentation is everything. I think when you come in, you want to look like a band. Unity is very, very important. I want someone to come in and just knock our socks off.
Hi, my name's John Resnick, and I play guitar and sing in a band called the Goo Goo Dolls.
John Resnick is a Grammy-nominated musician, and he knows exactly what he's looking for.
What I really want to see is sincerity, good songwriting, and a great performance. That's what it's all about. If you have those things, you're unstoppable.
It's 7 a.m. on day one. While the crew makes some last-minute tweaks to the gear, the judges settle in, excited to get started. It was ironic that the Sizzling Happy family were up first because this gig could very well be their last.
We're the Sizzling Happy family, and we're from Cunningham, Tennessee. We were really serious about this band. We used to play about 200 dates a year. We've played everywhere. We've opened up for everybody. And I have a fantastic wife. I've been married for 12 years. She wanted a baby, and I said, well, by the time I'm 35, if we haven't made it, then I will just quit pursuing the record deal and all that stuff.
Just to clarify, if you don't make it, you are going to disband. You are going to break up.
Correct. You can't leave the wife home with 2 kids while I go out and play rock and roll. So we decided that this was going to be our last hurrah, and it's the end of the line.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Great.
Welcome to the next great American band.
Is it true that if you don't get through today, this is your last gig?
Correct. We'll either be selling these guitars or getting them for free.
Well, do you know that, my friend, is entirely up to you. Let it rip.
Thank you.
That's amazing that you can play guitar with a chicken like that. I've never gotten that right, man. I've tried so hard. You got really cool stage presence. It's really fun.
I really, really liked it. You guys came in and you played like this would be your last day. The musicianship is really, really good. I really like you guys. It was great.
Thank you so much. If you're going to go out with a bang, and you did. For this, it's a no from me, but don't give up, please.
No.
It's a no.
What?
Because, look, they can't sell records. They would light up a bar room in a second.
That's true.
Certainly with a barbecue, but they're not going to sell records.
I say yes.
Thank you. What? You're such a softie.
No, they can play. They're great musicians. We're talking about, and they're a band.
And unfortunately, it's not just about that. It's never going to be just about that. It's a tragedy, but this business is never going to be just about that.
songs.
If you had better songs, you should have played them.
So is this going to be the start of something beautiful or their last ever gig? What's it going to be, yes or no?
I gotta say no, guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
Come on. What do you mean? Wait.
That was great, but it's over. It ends here. But thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Can't believe it.
As a musician, I'm going to be a little bit conflicted and torn because I know how bad it hurts to be judged, you know, but every night I go out on stage, you know, and I'm being judged. And sometimes it's really, really harsh.
But retro band Trebien were looking forward to it. This moment had been a long time coming.
Today's the day we've been waiting 5.5 years for. Seriously.
Yeah. You better believe. And we're gonna bring it. Like it's already been brought.
But we're gonna bring some more.
We first met Trebien in Los Angeles and found out where this mod squad got their classic sound.
Cody and I, our fathers both played music for pretty much their whole lives. So, you know, we were playing guitar next to, you know, the pregnant lady's belly. And Ryan's father was a DJ. So, I mean, we were basically raised off sounds of the 1960s for the most part. I mean,
raised on records.
We were raised on vinyl records, hearing the Beatles over and over, the Stones, the Who, the Kinks, the Zombies, you know? So these are all bands that we grew up pretty much the only thing we knew.
And now you're here. You must be so proud.
We've been dreaming about this since we were 14, so
yeah,
this is it.
They say if you visualize something, it'll happen. Well, I've been daydreaming about this since I was a little kid.
What are you going to play for us?
This is an original called Your Graceful Soul.
All right.
And it goes like this.
To bless my baby soul. Come on, save me. You got to save me with your graceful soul. Oh, yeah. Come on and save me with your graceful soul. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Amazing. You know what? That was a great song. A great song. Really well written, put together well. You guys have amazing stage presence. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Did you guys write that song
Yes, we
all
did.
together? Or
Yeah, all
Oh,
together.
you did.
We write all our songs, originals all
Great,
together.
great.
I think it's always really interesting with retro bands. They tend to spend as much time and effort building their time capsule as they do on their musicianship and their songwriting qualities. But I thought you were great. It's a yes for me.
Thank you so much.
It's a yes for me.
Thank you.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Yes, for me too. Thank you.
All right.
Next.
Well, I gotta say, I'm happy for you guys. So there you go. The news is all good for Trevian. Will that good news continue? We're gonna find out right after this on the next great American band. We'll see you soon.
That was great.
That was
It's magic. Coming up, he's the front man with the film star looks, but can he work his magic on stage as well as he did on Sheila? Plus, this band could be the next Iron Maiden, but with one big difference. They're only 12. Are we ready?
We're ready!
All right, but are you ready? Light of Doom coming up right after this on the next great American band. Lake Las Vegas Resort, a luxurious getaway in the Nevada desert offering high rollers the chance to lay low and kick back. Quiet, peaceful, stress-free. But that serenity has been shattered.
We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Everybody look for the music go round. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
All right. Okay, thank you. Let me get this straight. 15 hours on a plane from Australia just to watch Mr. Ed sing Kim Wilde.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, Dicko is in no mood for a novelty act. What would he make of these 12-year-old kids?
We are Latin. We're coming for you, America.
Were they prodigies or just a prank? They traveled from San Diego to Las Vegas with their biggest fans, their parents.
Light of Doom!
But they haven't convinced everyone.
People at school don't really believe us.
Yeah, they don't take us seriously. But
You're kidding me, right? I need to find out the names of those people so I can go to them and I can tell them.
Mark Medina.
Mark Medina, all right. The Light of Doom's coming for you, man. The boys took the stage.
Check 1, 2, mic check.
Leaving the parents to wait anxiously on the boat.
Hi, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. How about yourself?
Excellent. Thank you very much. What are your influence?
Iron Maiden, all kinds of 80s metal, 70s, 60s.
It doesn't say that on your sheet, does it?
No.
It says here clearly in black and white, your influences are ninjas, boobs, and explosions.
I forgot about those.
You guys ready to rock?
Yep.
All right.
Don't hurt me.
Let's do it.
the size of the drummer.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
How old are you guys?
13 and he's 12.
You play pretty good for 12.
Thank you very much.
And it's evident that you guys are going to be amazing in 2 years. I can't even imagine. I mean, you're so young. Congratulations, you guys are doing really well.
Thank you very much.
I wish I could play guitar like that. You got stage presence. It's awesome.
I'm not altogether sure this isn't some weird biological social experiment where they've been cloning rock stars and you're like the first fruits of that. Look, here's the thing, right? You are great, but I'm just worried that it's a bit too cute and a bit of a gimmick at the moment. And once people get over their factor, and once the grannies, you know, have voted a few times...
Wait. It's not a gimmick. Did you...
Yeah.
These kids are really, really talented. We got to give them...
No, they are really, really talented, but whoever wins this, whoever pops out at the end of this competition is going to have to be a recording artist and to go on tour and to do the things that bands do.
They can do that. Can you guys do that?
Are you going to be able to skip school?
Yeah.
I'll get them a teacher. How about that? Awesome.
Oh, look, okay, look, for me, awesome as you guys are, I've got to say no. Because, look, I don't see where it's going to head. I like you, but I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes.
Johnny, it's down to you, sunshine.
Yeah, great. You're great musicians. I wasn't kidding around. I wish I could play guitar that well. But,
no, you have to say yes. You have to say yes. You have to...
Please, my friend.
You have to...
If it was 2 years from now...
No. You have to say yes.
I do?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Because
Yes,
you
you
have
do.
to. Come on.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Thank you very much.
We were talking about it before, the non-believers. All the non-believers out there in San Diego. What do you want to say to all those non-believers right now?
We showed you.
We showed you up, and when you don't believe us, now you can see it. I love you, Sheila. Thank you.
So it's all hugs and kisses on the boat. And outside, the Hatch from New York were hoping for the same response.
We all live together in this loft, so it's sort of music all the time from the moment we wake up until we go to sleep. So we practice real hard, and we really have big dreams of playing music for the rest of our lives.
We do well on stage. So now we need some better lighting and some more money.
And some people to watch.
Yep. Sorry, and some people to watch, because that actually we don't have anything, so.
What's he going to play?
We're going to play Use Me by Bill Withers.
Okay, cool. Off you go.
All right.
You wish you were in my shoes. You just keep on using me, girl. Oh, until you use me.
I thought it was great. I thought you guys were really good. You know, this guy, you know, he looks like a movie star. Women are going to love him. You guys sing great together. I say yeah.
Hey, listen, Sean. You are a good-looking lad, and that's a real asset for a pop-rock band. I would encourage you to turn it down a shade in terms of the hand movements, because your default position is boy band. But having said that, you remind me of Maroon 5, or, well, Maroon 3.5 in your case. But no, but it's a yes from me, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Sean is your name?
Yeah.
Can you come here?
Closer.
All the way to me. I want you to walk straight here. And I want to see your eyes. Come here. Now, come closer.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I say yes.
Yes. There it goes. Well,
Yeah,
there
I
it is.
say yes.
Okay, you're through to the next round. Well done.
Thank you.
The Hatch had made it through with a little extra love from one of our judges. More incredible music after the break. CJ gives John a taste of classic rock. Sheila storms the stage and find out what pushes Dicko over the edge.
That was crap.
Welcome back. The search continues for the next great American band. It is noon on day one. The sun now is directly overhead and temperatures have risen to a staggering 110 degrees. And some of our bands just can't take the heat.
Vibrations. She's picking up excitation. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's picking up exciting.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I'm sure R2-D2 would get it, but we don't. Next.
And as temperatures grew higher, Dicko's temper got shorter.
What's the name of your band?
We are Ballroom Dancing.
That's a stupid name, and you look ridiculous, so let's hope you can
thank
play.
you.
Okay, thank you. We've ascertained that you love me. Now get off. Next!
And for the next hour, the talent pool continued to dry up. Dance music fizzled.
Despite the fact that you've got Disco Stew on drums, I'm going to say no.
New wave withered.
We're not looking for elevator music, and that's what that was.
But it was polka that finally pushed Dicko over the edge.
There. Really? Sitting in the Nevada desert, 110 degrees, head full of steam, for this? Gotta be kidding.
Okay.
You better pick up, because that was crap.
So Dicko is all hot and bothered, but it's going to take a lot more than the desert heat to get our next band down.
Hi, we're Big Toe, and we're going to be the next great American band.
Thank you.
Big Toe is basically a hard rock band. We like vocal harmonies with heavy guitar riffs. We like something that feels good, but it's also a little bit dangerous. We've had a lot of people come to our shows and not really even notice that I'm playing with my feet until later, and they go, "What's that guy doing? Whoa," you know? And so that's always a good feeling when they hear our music first. I was born this way, and my parents raised me to be accountable and the same as my brothers in the sense that I had to do chores, and I just kind of naturally started using my feet as a baby. My driving is safe. What's dangerous about driving with me is everybody else watching me drive and not watching the road. That's where it gets a little gnarly. People ask me sometimes, "How did you find the inspiration?" I go, "Don't feel bad for me, man. I love what I do, and I wouldn't want to be anybody else but me. Life has struggles for everybody. I'm not a guy to feel sorry for. I'm a guy you want to be like."
How you guys doing?
All right.
Tell us a little bit about your story. Were you born this way, or?
Yeah, I was born with no arms, and I used to play trombone. And about junior high school, it's kind of hard to play Stairway to Heaven, you may know, on a trombone. and the girls don't hang out with the trombone players. So around 5th grade, I switched over to guitar, and then I switched to bass because everybody was playing guitar. Nobody had a bass player. So to be in a band, you had to learn how to play bass.
Okay, off you go. Look, that was one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen, and I'm sure wherever you play, you absolutely inspire people to, to get on and do it and stop whinging about their lives and to show what's possible. But I would like to repay what I see as an inspirational act of bravery and ingenuity with some honesty. And I'm not going to patronise you because of your disability.
Thank you.
I closed my eyes during that performance, and it just doesn't sound recordable to me. I just think that's all I can be with you is honest.
Oh, appreciate it.
What you've achieved is a miracle, and I give you a standing ovation just for that. You need 2 guys or 3 guys that are really going to push you. I think it was a little raggedy, and I think you're holding them together. So musically, I think it falls short on that end.
I just want to say, irrespective of any, you know, disability or that, you kick ass on the bass. It's amazing, man. You're just a great bass player. But yeah, I gotta agree with Sheila. I thought the band was kind of sloppy. I think that the song wasn't that great.
What are you going to say, yes or no?
I have to say no.
It's a no from me as well, but well done. It was fantastic to watch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
So Big Toe didn't make it past the judges, but they did manage to give them hope.
But I'm not going to make excuses. We could have been better. But we're not going away. We'll be back.
Would our next band finally end the dry spell?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Frankly, that was about as classy as a rat with a gold tooth.
Oh dear.
Really.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Next.
Next up was another family band. Could they be the answer to Dicko's prayers?
We're the Clark Brothers, and we're the next great American band because we rock.
That confidence might come from knowing that last night, while some of the bands were out partying, these brothers stayed in, practicing what they were literally born to do.
This is Austin, Adam, and Ashley. We're the Clark Brothers. We're 3 brothers who've been playing our whole lives. There's a total of 11 children in our family. Our dad was a traveling evangelist preacher, tent revival preacher. So we travel on, as a family band, 13 of us playing in tent revivals. That sounds crazy. Sounds crazy to me.
If we could play together and do this for the rest of our lives, that'd be awesome. The perfect destiny.
Woo! Man, that's fast. I wasn't ready.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, 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 shine.
Holy.
Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Hey, Jesus on the main line now, now. Well, you can't ring him up, dial him up, tell him what you want. Hey, call the right, call your legs, tell him what you want. Hey, Jesus on the main line, no, 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 no,
Okay, guys, this is what I dared hope for in doing this show. There's such a vast musical heritage in this country, and I think you represent your part of it brilliantly. There's so much flavour and conviction in what you did, and I don't know how you're going to do in the themed rounds. I think your musical instincts are good enough for you to handle different genres and give them your interpretation. But for me, you're just fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I think you guys were great, and it sounds like you guys have incorporated a little bit of the blues and gospel, and a little bit of funk as well. And it's okay that there's not a drummer, and it's okay there's not a bass player. I don't miss it at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. I loved it.
Man.
I loved it. It was great.
You're awesome, dude.
I would love to see you guys with a drummer and a bass player. You know, but you're right. They don't need it.
Big yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks a lot.
The Clark brothers had finally given our judges something to smile about.
Some miracle was there. It doesn't hit you until you get up there. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. This is for real. This isn't like just jamming at the house, you know. This is real.
Well, that's it for day one here in Las Vegas. It's been a grueling set of auditions, but tomorrow is a new day. We're kicking it all off right here, right after this, on the next great American band. Coming up, one band raises the stakes.
This is make or break for our lives and for our daughters' futures.
Another band raises the dead.
Take it away, Flesh Eaters.
And we unleash hell on earth.
I'm the next Elvis Presley.
It's an early start on day two.
The last time I was up at this hour, I was going to bed.
Sunrise, she bringing the morning. Sunrise.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, man, that's how we eat in Northmont.
Aliens gotta eat too, you know.
After a quick breakfast, everyone makes their way onto the boat, except our first band who decided to grab a last-minute brain burrito.
Hi, we're the Zombie Bazooka Patrol from Nashville, Tennessee.
We are zombies. We're real zombies. We actually aren't this handsome. We touch it up a little bit, make ourselves look a little nicer.
When you're all done biting brains, you ain't got nothing to do.
Well, I'm pretty confident about our performance. I think all of us are. We practiced a lot.
Come on, shake.
The only thing I'm worried about is the heat out here making our corpses decay a little bit and the smell permeating over to the judge's booth. He's actually been dead about 7 years. He smells pretty bad.
We're ready. We're pumped full of energy and juice. We're just ready to go.
Woo!
I'm hoping I can melt Johnny Resnick's heart the way he melts mine.
Hi, so who are you guys?
We're the Zombie Bazooka Patrol.
Great. Let's hear what you're gonna do.
To say something that I wasn't sure what you were going to sound like because of the makeup, of course, but it was great. I mean, I'm actually shocked.
Well, thank you.
What do you think?
Well, I think the song is kind of like a one-hit wonder, and people are either going to call in the program and vote for you, or they're going to call in and complain about you. But, you know, you did make a statement, and that's awesome. It's a yes for me.
Yeah, I was really surprised because I'll be honest, when you walked on stage, I thought you were just going to be another bunch of time-wasting clowns. But what a fabulous waste of time that was. It was incredibly entertaining and a real good pop song.
I want to keep them.
Yeah, look, against my better judgment, I'm with you. Zombies, you're going through to the next round.
Yeah!
the zombies are still alive. And back on the boat, good or bad, everyone was becoming one big happy family.
We suck.
You guys rock it.
You guys sounded great. This is, I love it.
Everybody here, everybody's winner.
The next band hoping to rock the judges was ... is one of the hardest working bands we've come across.
Been together for about 5.5 months. We perform at least 3 times a week, if not 4 to 5. I think we did 10 in a row. That's why we're skinny.
Well, some of them.
See? Ooh. And not only do they work hard, they play hard too.
I think the game plan would be have as much fun as we possibly can, and again, maximum rock.
Hi guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Warm enough for you?
A little bit, yeah.
What are you going to do for us?
We're going to do only something that would remind me from Burt Bacharach.
Oh, wow. One of our favourites, so don't stuff it up.
Fair enough.
Look, you're one of the few bands that look like a band.
Yeah.
You look great, so please be fantastic.
Fair enough, we'll try it.
Step in. Ready?
1, 2, 1, jump!
Stop on down the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every step I take reminds me of just how we used to be. And how can I forget you, girl, when there is always something there to remind me.
Awesome. You know what? Ladies really did a fantastic job. It was awesome. I'd like to steal them for my band, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, but I just want to say, though, I mean, you guys came in, you have a look. It was incredible. You did an awesome job.
Thank you so much. The arrangement was great. Love the way it turned out. You guys are talent, capital T. Thank you.
Look, I don't want to rain on anyone's bonfire here, but a note of caution. Look, I think after a while, you might tend to grate a little bit, so I think you're going to have to prove your credentials as musicians. But look, for today, it was a sensation. What more could you want? A rock star up front, 2 hot chicks, a nerd, and a well-upholstered drummer. Brilliant.
Hug him. Oh, man. Thank you.
I may have gotten some eyeliner on you.
It's okay. It's all right. Now, talk to us.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was great. I mean, actually, I think it's, they said 107. I'm going to guess, like, probably 1,084. And we're sweating like we stole things, but it was awesome. ...
had reason to celebrate, but one band who's all business is Dayton, Ohio's Northmont. For frontman Ward Bell and guitarist Justin Tanner, this gig was more than just a shot at fame. It was a chance to fulfill a promise to their children.
We take this seriously, man. I mean, this is important to us. I mean, I have a little girl at home. Justin's got a little girl in New Zealand, and I mean, this is make or break for our lives and for our daughter's futures.
I get it on the phone constantly. You know, if you guys haven't done it yet, come on. Time to come home. But, you know, I always, something deep down inside, always knew that there was something there.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
Give us the abridged history of your band so far.
Well, it's kind of our last shot to make something of ourselves or else be real people with real jobs and real lives and take care of our families.
Good on you.
It's sitting by the overcoat, the second shelf, the note she wrote that I can't bring myself to throw away. I'm sorry about the attitude that I need to get down with you. No one else will take it from me. So reach down your hand in your pocket and pull out some more for me. It's been a long day. Always, well, ain't that right? Well, ain't that right? And it's me. Yeah, well, I can't get myself to go away. Gotta sort of feel this way now. Reach down your hand in your pocket and pull out some hope for me. It's been a long day. Long time. Thank you very much. We're Northmont from Dayton, Ohio.
Wow. Okay. I thought there was a bit of desperation in that performance. I just think the level of your talent has got to be as big as your performance, and I'm not sure that the level of talent was there.
It lacks some musicianship in some of the members in the band. Bass player made a lot of mistakes, and you're not listening at all. You're just playing loud. Obviously, lead singer is awesome, and he's carrying the band, but it's got to be, you know, a unit. I think you have potential, though. Yeah.
No, I agree with Sheila. You're definitely not without talent. I'd like to give you a chance to go away and think about what we've said and to come back and deliver that. It's not over yet for you, but you've got a long way to go to progress through to the next round. We're going to give you one more chance this week.
Thank you. We'll fix it.
All right. Thank you.
Not quite enough for the judges. How are you feeling about what just happened?
I feel like we need to go back and regroup and have a serious talk.
Up next, as Northmont falls apart,
Can you get through, be right here, and not it up?
we meet the band that stuck together.
I had a hemorrhagic stroke. The doctors didn't think I survived.
And Sheila takes on the Gothic Killer Clown.
There's kids out there that love this stuff.
It was horrible. I didn't like it.
Not everybody could play for Prince, sweetheart.
Welcome back to the next great American band. It's 1:30 p.m. in Lake Las Vegas. And up on stage, bands are giving it their all in the blistering heat. Meanwhile, Northmont, who were just given a second chance by our judges, are trying to figure out what went wrong.
Well, it's a little bit of nerves. Now you've been through it once, now it's gravy, man.
Their lead singer, Ward, is losing confidence in their bassist.
I don't want to hear any more talk about how good he is, or how he's been doing it for so long, and what kind of veteran he is, or what ever. I don't want to hear that.
I made a few mistakes, and it's just stuff that I think there was so much energy behind it. I didn't pay attention, lost my head in a spot that I knew I shouldn't have.
Can you get through, be right here, and not up?
I just think honestly he's got a little more energy than me right here.
I don't want energy. I want the opposite of energy, because energy got us sitting on Can you guys play? I mean, I didn't up, so can you? I know. Can you play? What song can you get through that we can lay back and chill out and not up?
I say honestly, just because it's got the best harmony and it's got the best music.
I want to know what he can play.
You're wrong.
So it seems that Northmont are falling apart. This next band could teach them a lot about staying together.
Hello, America. We are the ugliest band in the world. We're called the Mugs, and we're from Detroit, Michigan.
Band started in about 2000, and about a year and a half when the Mugs, we just started getting our stuff together. Tony, our bass player, had a stroke, and he was in the hospital fighting for his life.
I had a hemorrhagic stroke, and the doctors didn't think I survived.
Matt and I were like, what do we do? First of all, my best friend's dying in the hospital, and secondly, you know, what do we do with the Mugs? Everyone's saying, well, you know, maybe I got another bass player. But there's just no Mugs without Tony.
That meant everything to me because that gave me a reason to get better, and, you know, I try really hard, and when I put my mind to something, I usually accomplish it.
Even though he was half paralyzed, Tony found a way to play bass.
Somebody told me you can play the bass on the keyboard. So I practiced my butt off for 3 hours for 4 months straight and got up to speed. I had my stroke in September of 2001. And in September 2003, we were a band again.
We had a lot of bands on here this morning, and you guys are the first band to wake me up. And you know what? You're fantastic.
I just want to say you guys were incredible. Incredible. It was tight. Everybody better look out. Absolutely.
Look, guys, I just thought you rocked the joint. It was sensational. And do you know what? It's guys like you that stopped the music biz turning into the fast food industry. You were fantastic. I want to get on a Harley Davidson now and drive across the desert. Well done. It's sensational.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Oh, by the way, you're through to the next round.
Yes. Yes. We were all playing in a couple other bands. There was no other band that made us feel like we do when we play in this band. And just to have that feeling back again and to get some wonderful recognition like we got today is just the greatest feeling in the world. From not having a band 1 second to possible shot at the next great American band. It just doesn't get any better than this.
So with one rock band through, everyone seemed to want to rock out. But the judges weren't rolling anyone through to the next round.
To me, the guitar playing was just a little generic.
It wasn't great at all.
We're looking for someone who can scale rock mountains, and at the moment you're just wandering aimlessly in the foothills.
So our judges aren't happy. Maybe a clown would cheer them up.
I'm Fifi LaRue, the Gothic Killer Clown from Long Beach, California. I'm heavy metal Santa Claus. Here I come.
But even a killer clown needs a place to call home.
Welcome to my haunted mansion.
I live in Long Beach, California, and I live at home with my mother.
When Fifi just started using the makeup, I was angry because I said, no, you don't supposed to do that. Only girls.
And like any self-respecting rock god, Fifi has his own recording studio.
I do my vocals in that room. My studio is all I need to record a professional record or CD.
I'm the Gothic Killer Clown, a rock and roll.
I'm the heavy metal messiah, and I'm bringing it back to the world.
So who are you?
I'm Fifi LaRue, the Gothic Killer Clown of rock and roll. I'm representing Hollywood, California.
Right. What sort of music do you play?
Gothic heavy metal.
Sorry?
Gothic heavy metal.
Oh, okay. What are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing my anthem, the Gothic Killer Clown of rock and roll.
Let's hear it.
Start this one, Jack. Every time it's the same thing, baby. You go breaking my heart. Every time it's the same thing, woman. You like to rip my soul apart. I'm the Gothic Killer Clown. Gothic Killer Clown. Don't run me down. I'm the Gothic Killer Clown. Rock and roll. Gothic Killer Clown of rock and roll. Let me see your hands.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are kind of stuck in the 70s. You want to be Kiss. You know, wasn't heavy metal. It was just heavy.
I think we're right for this show. I think we're perfect for this show. I think we're going to bring back heavy metal.
No. I think you need more fiber in your diet. Anyway.
Not everybody could play for Prince, sweetheart.
It's too scary. It's scary. I mean, I'm scared.
I'm Gothic. It's Gothic heavy metal.
Okay.
There's kids out there that love this stuff.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway, it was horrible. I didn't like it. Scared me so much, I don't want to see you again. Bye.
Thank you.
Next.
Coming up, some bands break down.
I just got laughed at by Johnny Wrestling.
And a big band hopes to break through.
'Cause you see me and you take me.
Plus, Dicko boldly goes where no judge has gone before.
Where did you say you come from?
Plutonia.
That sounded more like the sound of Uranus.
Welcome back to the show. Now, as a host in New Zealand, I've really put myself out there. I've had to keep my cool, thousands of feet in the air. I've been up close and personal with lions and tigers. But nothing could prepare me for the heat of our Vegas auditions. We're in Lake Las Vegas searching for the next great American band.
If you don't make it, you are going to break up.
That's the end of the line. I gotta say no, guys. Sorry. Sorry.
Judges John Resnick, Sheila E. and Ian Dixon are choosing the bands you will be voting for.
You have to say yes.
I do?
Yes.
I don't.
They're putting the bands through the toughest auditions of their lives.
You're not listening at all. You're just playing loud.
We're going to give you one more chance this week.
Can you guys play? I mean, I didn't it up.
And we've seen everything from the electric
Well, I'm sure R2-D2 would get it, but we don't.
to the eclectic,
Is that a horse?
Absolutely.
But why?
Why not?
the sensational
The performance was enormous.
to the truly inspirational.
That was one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen.
So far, the judges have sent through rock bands, country bands, and pop bands.
Shot at the next great American band. It just doesn't get any better than this.
But there's still one day of auditions left to go.
My name is Denver, and we are
Denver and the Mile High Orchestra.
Denver and the Mile High Orchestra were by far the largest band we saw, and all 12 members came dressed for success.
You know, I'm thinking about adding some air conditioning in this thing.
Early this morning, they were one of the first bands off the bus.
It's early.
morning. Top of the morning to you.
But despite the early morning hour, the guys were all smiles.
This band right here is the living and breathing example that completely uncool people have the ability, if they work hard and really practice and bind together with other band geeks just like themselves. But then we can do something special. We're gonna rock!
Day 3 auditions are about to begin.
Good morning.
Say a little bit of love sure goes a mighty long way. Come on now. Said a little bit of love sure goes a mighty long way. All right. Well, the going's getting rough. I'm needing your love today. Take me to the bridge now, 'cause you see me and you take me and you bend me and you bring me and you love me. Oh, you hold me and it thrills me the way you know me. Yeah. It's the way that you move me.
I thought you guys were great. You know, you sound amazing. You know, it's great stage presence and all that. You know.
Thank you.
I really dig it a lot.
I really don't like it. I think it's... I'm just kidding. Yeah, right.
You're making us sweat up here, and it's not just because of the heat.
No, it was really, really good. I love big bands anyway. You guys are playing awesome. You're playing as a band. You look great. It was really good.
I love a big band. We're in Vegas. You know, Vegas is big bands. Vegas is swing. I've got a little bit of an issue, though, and I'm sorry to say it's with you, Denver. I always see frontmen of these sort of outfits as lady killers and heartbreakers. You don't seem like the sort of guy that's going to steal hearts or break hearts. And,
wow. Thanks.
In fact, there's a touch of the Ned Flanders about you.
Okay.
But look, I'm really glad that you've shown up. For me, it's the next round, it's a yes. You're straight through.
Thank you so much.
We got a band! We got a band!
All right, now get off. Next! All right.
Denver and the boys obviously had talent, but the next band on the horizon was light years ahead.
Not trade. Buderus, Vari Trexon, Oleowai.
They are not from this planet.
He's from Plutonia. I'm from Lumen. He's from... Where are you from?
And while they may not look like our other bands, they do have one thing in common.
We just never broke through during any of the phases. People just were mute to our sound.
They're still looking for their big break.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Trey.
Fantastic. 110 degrees in the desert, and we got another bunch of middle-aged loser time wasters who like playing dress-ups. Get on with it.
We're gonna do one of our originals, Retro Rocket.
GPS satellite pinpoint space flight countdown going okay. Computer navigation, calculate direction, communication relay. Little socket fire, retro rockets without delay.
Where did you say you come from?
Plutonia.
Plutonia. Oh, that sounded more like the sound of Uranus.
Oh.
Get off. Rubbish. Next.
Hey, we're Sixwire, and we're from Nashville, Tennessee. We sort of represent today's Nashville, which is a little different. It's not your grandpappy's Nashville. We grew up listening to country, and we also listen to rock and pop.
You might call it edgy country.
You might.
You might. That might be stupid. I just said one thing.
Then again, okay, well, don't talk anymore. We were signed before to a label, and we put an album out. We had a couple singles out. It didn't do very well. You never really know what's going to take, and you know, we just want another shot at it. Our families are all excited.
His kids are musicians.
Yeah, my kids are musicians, and they sent a tape in too.
Oh,
they're still mad at me.
G'day, guys. How's it going?
Great.
Okay, who are you? Where are you from, and what are you going to do for us?
We're called Sixwire. We're from Nashville, Tennessee. The first thing we'll do is an original called Good to Be Back.
Okay, let's hear it.
Back in town, stomping around in my old stomping ground. Too much time away, I'm back to stay, but I ain't settling down. Tonight we'll burn it down, let's tear the roof off of this place. Tell everyone you know, they'll see a lot more of my face. It's good to be here, a long time no see here, but I had to give it a go. Took the show on the road, doing it everybody's way but my own. Good to be home, been gone way too long. Sticking to my guns, making a good run, taking the right track, that's right, yo. I'm back, sticking to my guns, making a good run, taking the right track. Hey, y'all, it's good to be back. Hey, y'all, it's good to be back.
Okay, I think I'm right in saying you are among the best musicians we've had before us. Without, a shadow of a doubt, you guys are incredibly tight. For me, it's a big yes.
Big yes.
Yeah, man, I'm in.
So Sixwire is through to the next round.
We'll be back with more right after this on the next great American band. We'll see you soon. Well done, guys.
Coming up, can this bluegrass band move with the times?
Do you have a cover you could do that is not written by a 70-year-old raccoon hunter?
Plus, more highs and lows.
I just got laughed at by Johnny Mezcal.
For some of us, traveling can be a real nightmare.
That's new.
They lost my luggage.
I was driving like this on the plane. There was a lot of turbulence. I started crying. I almost puked.
For others,
That was the best bus ride ever!
it's just part of the journey.
It's okay, I just had my china in there. I'm Cliff Wagner, and we're Cliff Wagner and the old number 7. This particular band has been around for probably 5 years or so. The old number 7 is the mule that was in Grizzly Adams, the old mountain man. His mule was called the old number 7.
You sure do have a pretty mouth.
And these guys are a lot like mules too, they're strong, dependable, and kind of smelly.
These guys are sophisticated, well-mannered, and classically trained.
You guys are all classically trained, correct? No?
Let's go riding tonight. Driving fast through the desert night. Grabs his arm, holds on tight. Drove to Tulsa in her mama's car. Parents don't know where they are. Little white chapel on the strip. Give the preacher $5 tip. Getting change from the slot machine for his teenage beauty queen. 25 years ago today, she remembers when I ran away. He was fast and she was lean, chasing down that Vegas dream.
Hello. You know what this program's all about? You know, it's prime time. Most people who watch this are either pop fans or musical tourists at best. Do you have a cover you could do that is not written by a 70-year-old raccoon hunter, perhaps? You know what I mean? Can you meet us halfway on a cover?
To be honest, no, because we do mostly originals, and the covers that we do are bluegrass.
Okay.
But, you know...
Couldn't you bluegrass up an ABBA song or something?
All right. Here we go.
They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it.
We just, you know, we're testing you.
Like a virgin, touch for the very first time. Like a virgin, with your heartbeat next to mine. It's all the words I know.
Well played.
Go ahead.
So I thought that music just flowed out of you guys. It was so natural. It was really great. And the original song, I loved it. I loved it. It was so well done.
Thank you.
I think you guys are really good as well, and your musicianship is great. You know, you guys sound good together as a band. I'm not sure if America is going to vote for you, but we're looking for a great band. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you going to sell records? That's
Appalachian America is going to vote for us.
Think so?
we got the South.
That's the biggest market, right?
Yeah, we know where they live. They're going to vote. Look, I thought that was great. I really did. As far as I'm concerned, it's a yes.
I think it's big yes. You guys are awesome.
All right.
All right, I guess you're going through.
Okay, well done.
So, Cliff Wagner and the old number 7 have made it through to the next round. And they weren't the only band to impress the judges.
From grace I go all the way. When I fall from grace I do it all. Look around before I drown and try a new direction. Do a thing from my head to my toe. Don't rock platinum, don't rock gold. Don't already know. And I rock a damn good hip hop show. I'm gonna run like a bat out of hell.
That was cool. That was really, really cool. You guys are a great band.
I think you guys should go to the next round.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
It's a hit, man. It really is.
You look and sound and feel like a band, and I got to say yes to the next round.
We'll see you. Thank you.
The next band were 5 longtime friends who developed their chops in the Philadelphia club scene.
Welcome, Franklin Bridge.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did the band start?
We all play at church growing up. We've only been a band for 3 years. However, we've known each other half of our lives.
I think that because we can all relate to each other, it just gives us, you know, an edge.
We're not stopping. We're going to rehearsal right after this, you know what I mean?
We friends first. That's number one.
Say hi to the camera.
Playing the music is easy after that. You know what I mean? Because that chemistry is already there.
Just in case you haven't heard how I feel, or maybe those 3 words to mean so. It's been a while. I've seen a rose just to make my baby smile. Messages on your answering machine just to tell you that I'm thinking things. Yeah, I've been slacking, but I'm back in. I want to say how I feel about you in the words that I sing, but I treat no doubt. Sing, you're incredible. Ooh, yeah, incredible. Sing it, shoot me irresistible. I wanna tell you, girl, you're incredible, incredible. Oh, yeah. Shoot me irresistible. So amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
The mic stand.
I just want to say that was awesome. I hear the versatility. You came as a band, as a unit, just very professional, very dynamic. It was awesome. I loved it.
It was amazing. I really, really felt that a lot, and wow, yeah, it was amazing.
Sorry, after you.
I was just gonna say, the drummer? Can you get over by the mic? Who's your favorite drummer?
Lil John Roberts.
I knew it. Okay.
Lil John Roberts.
Even though I was expecting you to say Shalee, but that's all right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, look, in this competition, you've set a new benchmark, and the other guys are going to have to shape up.
Yeah.
Because they are going to be left in your vapor trail. That was sensational. For me, it's a yes. Well done.
Thank God.
Coming up, will doo-wop flop?
I don't think it's
Does girl power prevail?
You guys got to be twice as good as all the guy bands.
Plus, Sheila takes the stage and the dramatic return of Northmont. The Nevada desert. Miles upon miles of rough terrain. A place where temperatures can reach over 130 degrees. After a while, it can make you see things that don't exist. Unfortunately for our judges, these bands were no hallucinations.
Now shake a boot, shake it down. Now shake a boot, shake it down. Shake a boot, shake it down.
Hey, has anyone seen my G-string?
Baby, come home to me.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, you're watching Happy Days, the Viagra Years. So, well, I thought that's what the V was for, so let's do a 3-part harmony.
Up next, an all-girl gospel quartet who prayed they had what it took to make it to the next round.
What are you called? Where are you from?
We're Heavenbound from Buffalo, New York.
Let's see what you got.
Where you want me to go, I'll go. What you want me to do, I'll do. Yeah, do your will.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Do your will.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, cheers. Okay, ladies, that was like a semi-final in a cat strangling competition. Really bad. Next.
So, Heavenbound are homebound. Could our next girl group win one for the ladies?
Hi, we're Rocket, and we're from Los Angeles, California.
The girls from Rocket are out to prove that they are more than just a pretty pop band.
Our sound is not typical. We try to cross boundaries. We try and do something that hasn't been done.
For these girls, being in a band is like being in a family.
The Rocket House. Rocket House. We all live in a house in East Hollywood, California. We're like sisters. We're like best friends. You know, we wake up and someone's up on the couch playing guitar. We love living together. I don't think I could live any other way. We have so much fun. And it's cheap. This is where the magic happens.
But for Rocket, it's not all fun and games.
I think there's a lot of stereotypes that go along with girl bands, and we're trying to break those stereotypes. Who doesn't want to see a great girl band go up there and prove that we can play and rock as hard as boys can?
Okay, hi guys.
Hi.
What are you gonna do?
We're doing a Ramones cover called Blitzkrieg Bop.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Could you all come down the front, please? How did that feel to you?
Felt pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get out and play gigs much?
Yeah.
Yeah? See, here's the thing, right? You're not the best musicians. You're not even the hottest chicks we got in this competition. Well, apart from you. But,
Nice.
but the fact is, not you, the other one. But, the fact is that I would sit in a bar and watch you all the way through because I love what you present. I love what you're doing. I love the energy. And frankly, I think you're a good role model for young girls. I do.
Thank you.
Well, of course, you know I like the all-girls band. You guys totally rocked.
You performed it great. You got great stage presence. I dig you guys. I think you're great.
Thank you so much.
For me, this is a statement. You girls own yourselves. No bloke is ever going to mess with you. That's what I want for my girls. You guys are through to the next round.
Yeah! So our first all-girl group has made it through.
The question is, are they the next great American band? You're going to have to wait to find out. We'll be back with more from your auditions right after this. Well done, girls.
Still to come, it's do or die for the boys of Northmont.
I'm not going home.
Their second and final chance. Can they keep it together in front of the judges?
This is make or break for our lives and for our daughters' futures.
Stay with us as the drama unfolds. We're nearing the end of our auditions with the inevitable casualties.
I just got laughed at. I just got laughed at by Johnny Resnick.
But back on the boat, Latin band Mezcal gears up for their big moment, and they're out to impress one judge in particular.
Hi, we're Mezcal, and we're from Bazooka, California.
When we first heard about the show, we thought, oh, how cool it would be if Sheila E. was one of the judges. You know, we all started laughing, and then when we heard it, it was like,
yeah. Wow. Well, I think the one advantage you've got is Sheila E., female drummer. You guys got your own female drummer.
It's an honor just to get to play in front of her. I mean, she's definitely a huge inspiration to all of us.
But will Sheila be as inspired by Mezcal's Latin flavor?
We're just gonna go out there and try to have a party on stage, man. Hopefully she digs it. I hope so.
¿Cómo está?
Ah, bien. ¿Y
Bien,
ustedes?
bien. All right, let's do it.
Vamos rumberos que la rumba ya va a empezar. Vamos rumberos que la rumba ya va a empezar.
rumba ya va a empezar. Vamos rumberos que la rumba dice, ¡oh! ¡Vaya! Oh, shucks.
She just couldn't help herself. Look, I love what you bring to this competition. I was really hanging out for a Latin band, but I have seen better Latin bands in restaurants than you guys. No, I'm not being cruel. I have. Why don't we ask the guy from Buffalo?
Yeah, what do I know about live music? I thought it was just lacking a little guts to me. It's just, it should have been a little dirtier, you know, to me.
I want to say it's great to have Latin people finally on the show. I love it. It's just that we are falling short of musicianship with you guys. So I think we're going to have to pass on you. But thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you for coming. And thank you for letting me sit in. I'm so sorry I took your solo.
The end of day 3 is upon us, and there's only one group left to see. Northmont were the only band to get a second chance. And the previous night, they made the most of it.
Well, all the other bands are out partying tonight. They got to go lay out in the sun. They got to go to the casinos. But man, we needed to come here, you know? We didn't have a very good audition, and we needed to come here and get better. And so we spent the last of our money and got a rental car and put our gear in the van, and I mean, 8 years ago, I convinced Justin Tana to move from New Zealand to America. I convinced him to leave his daughter at home, his life and his family, and, you know, all these wild promises that I believed in. We were kids, and I thought, you know, we would get a record deal and get signed and make lots of money, and that it would happen a lot faster and a lot sooner, and, you know, and not only do I have my own family and my own pressures, but I have a kind of hold everybody else's, you know, stuff with me too, and I want Justin to go home and see his daughter and have a reason, a real reason. That's what I want.
Hi guys, welcome back, Northmont.
Thank you.
Okay, so plain facts are, this is your last chance, right? Give it your best shot. Off you go.
Just giving in when you are wrong. Demand a better man than me. I'm alone, we never touch. My hands feel me, but they're not enough. Well, I'm downstairs, you're up there asleep. And it's been 2 weeks. Will it be 2 more years? Oh, don't arrive tomorrow. It made me a braver than today. Never gonna hear is that I shouldn't lie, and all I'm gonna hear is how I shouldn't love. Well, I can't make you cry just one more time, give it one more time, baby. So don't lie, don't lust, don't lie, I must. I'll make you cry if I'm mad enough. It's not like I earned your trust. If you had enough, if you had enough, yeah. You had enough, yeah. Yeah, you had enough, yeah. Have you had enough yet?
All right. So the song was cool. I just think that the band would benefit a lot more if you guys heavied up your sounds, because right now it sounded just a little too poppy. Like, you should be in Pantera. That's what I'm saying. And I just didn't think the tones were heavy enough, you know? But you guys are a good band. You guys are a good band.
Thank you, man.
Well, look, Ward, I think you're one of the better frontmen that we've had in this competition. I really do. I've got to say, I think the band lets you down. I think for you to move forward, you're going to have to do some pruning. And I don't know if this is the competition to do it in, really. It was a lame guitar sound. The bass was plodding. It just wasn't working for me. And I'm sorry to say this, I don't want to try and drive a wedge between you, but you're a frontman who's been let down at the moment.
You did listen to the comments that we gave you, which was cool. I just think that you guys really have to work on tone. You have to, and dynamics, you know. You've got to just not play loud all the time.
Look, for me, if I could put you, Ward, with some of these other bands, I don't think we'd have a competition winner. I think we would have a superstar act. And it's just a case of being let down by your mates, I'm afraid, today. I'm sorry, it's a no from me.
I say yes.
It's down to you, Johnny.
Yeah, you guys got 2 shots at it and really kicked it down, you know?
So what's your answer?
I gotta say no.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you,
And
guys.
sorry,
Okay.
Ward,
All
especially.
right. Sorry.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
What can you say?
Nothing. You do what you can with who you have.
Do you feel disappointed that any band members have maybe let you down?
I wouldn't tell you if I did.
But this isn't the end. Tell me that, please.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the end. I get to go home with my little girl, so if that's the worst that happens to me, it's okay.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, bro.
You too, bud. Take care.
It really feels bad when you feel like you've given all you can give, and then they say they want more.
Brutal, bro. Brutal.
Justin's got a little girl in New Zealand. He needs to go home and be a dad.